Ready to go and away.
While the China Horse Club and Newgate Farm dual Group 1 successes for Inglis Easter Yearlings in the Congo and Wild Ruler will feature in the Inglis Graduate of the Week, it was another great weekend for the Inglis team starting on Friday night at Moonee Valley. The Group 2 Stut Stakes was another great result for the approaching Inglis Ready to race sale, with Forgot You successful, having been sold by Ahukia Lodge at last year's sale for $300,000 to Busselton Racing. By champion sire Savabeel and bred by Waikato studs Gary Chittick, Forgot You is a son of O'Reilly mare Simply You, with his grandmother the star sprinter Glamour Puss. It's the family of Vision and Power, Rare Insight and Steps in Time, while Glamour Puss is also Grand Dam of Group 2000 Guineas Prelude winner Acting.
So You Assume going brilliantly though.
So You Think mare So You Assume won the Group 2 stock stakes for the mares, having been sold at the Inglis Melbourne Premier sale for $40,000. She was offered by the O'Briens Lauriston Thoroughbred Farm and bought by trainer Shane Nichols, while another Premier graduate, Secret Blaze, won the Group 3 JRA Cup. Her dam Remlap's Jewel is a half-sister to Golden Rose winner Manawanui. So You Assume continued the run of regular stakes winners, being thrown by 10-time Group 1 winner So You Think, who will feature on next week's Bred to Win.
But look at Home Affairs go.
At Rosehill on Saturday, $875,000 Inglis Easter buy Home Affairs was successful in the listed Heritage Stakes. The colt by I Am Invincible from Flying Spur mare Miss Interiors was sold by Torryburn stud to Tom Magnier at last year's Easter sale, and he's a half-brother to Caulfield Guineas runner-up Asar. His capitalist half-brother was sold at this year's Inglis Easter sale to James Harron for $1,050,000. Miss Interiors is a half-sister to Russian Revolution. Entente was a great result for Arrowfield sire Done Deal, taking out the Group 3 Colin Stephen Quality, having been sold at the Inglis Premier Yearling sale for $105,000 by Bombora Downs to Sean Dwyer. Other major results on Golden Rose Day included Vancouver mare Vangelic winning the Golden Pendant, becoming the second Group 2 winner for her Golden Slipper winning sire. Vangelic was a $400,000 Magic Millions yearling sold by Sedgenhost stud to Gay Waterhouse and Adrian Bott.
Head of State might be gaining the upper hand.
Head of State was a great result for Brad Crismail, who bred the Group 3 Gloaming Stakes winner. The son of American Triple Crown star American Pharaoh was sold by Lime Country Thoroughbreds for $850,000 to Tom Magnier as a Magic Millions yearling. We filmed him as a foal for Bred to Win at Coolmore, and he showed a great balance and turn of foot even as a youngster. His dam Derelict by Danehill Dancer from the Shania Dane Scintillation family has already thrown Hobartville and Eskimo Stakes winner Man from Uncle, and other winners Napoleon Solo and the Defiant One. We also filmed him as one of the nicest American Pharaohs around as a weanling at Lime Country.
But Zaki ridden out hands and heels clear.
On Saturday at Sandown in Melbourne, Zaki continued his progression towards the Cox Plate with another dominant display, this time downing three-time Group 1 winner Probabeel in the Group 1 Underwood Stakes. The son of Sadler's Wells mare Cassara, he has a double cross of the great European breed-shaping son of Northern Dancer, with Sadler's Wells influence seen through his champion sire sons Galileo, High Chaparral, Montshire, Carnegie, and a plethora of their daughters, along with his own. Zaki was bought through the Tattersalls Horses in Training sale by Blandford Bloodstock and trainer Annabelle Neesham for 150,000 guineas last year.
It still floats us that leads the field, racing up the hill. Tenebrism is running on well.
Coolmore stud star European sprinter Caravaggio sired his first Group 1 winner from his first crop, as Tenebrism went on from being his first winner to tasting success at the elite level in the Cheveley Park Stakes at Newmarket on Saturday night. The Aidan O'Brien trained filly outpointed a talented daughter of Star Spangled Banner, Flotus, the winner now amongst the favourites for next year's 1,000 guineas. Her dam Immortal Verse by Pivotal was a dual Group 1 winner and hails from the family of great stallion influence Last Tycoon. Caravaggio only stood the one season in the Hunter Valley in 2018, leaving 91 live foals. And Coolmore Stud Stakes winning filly Nikita by Fastnet Rock has produced another group winner by Galileo, soon after her son Harpo Marx won the Premier's Cup in Sydney. Forbearance, a full sister to Harpo Marx, won Friday's Group 3 Princess Royal Stakes at Newmarket in the UK. Nikita is back in the Hunter Valley and this season produced a colt by Galileo's champion son Frankel. Magnificently bred mare Arch Anna highlights the Inglis late September online sale with the three-quarter sister to champion colt and now Arrowfield stud sire, the Autumn Sun, open for bidding now. Arch Anna was a $1.3 million Inglis Easter yearling and is being offered as a racing and breeding proposition. The final countdown for the sale begins at midday on Wednesday, September 29. Nine-time Group 1 winner Avantage will return to her birthplace at Coolmore Stud in New South Wales after being sold online to Tom Magnier for a record-breaking $4.1 million. The daughter of Fastnet Rock was bought by David Ellis from the Oak Stud at the 2017 NZB Yearling sale and brought great joy to the Tiakau team as she won the Karaka Million at 2 and her 9th Group 1 in April this year at 5. Racing Victoria and Thoroughbred Breeders Victoria have boosted the Vobis Sires program by $7.5 million, offering $30,000 vouchers to owners across 250 Vobis Gold races in Victoria. The vouchers can be used to buy the offspring of a Vobis sire or be used as part of a service fee for a Vobis registered stallion. You can get more information through TBV, with the vouchers applying to races run from the 2022 season.
Classique Legend, he exploded at the 150 metre mark.
And we showed you a newborn picture of Classique Legend's baby half-sister, but now we have some gorgeous photos of the foal from Linda Mons at Tyrrell Stud, fittingly as the big grey trialled brilliantly as he chases back-to-back victories in the Tab Everest.
It's in the Congo in front from Coast Watch. Animo, is he running out of ground?
The Inglis graduates of the week deserve multiple star billing as two Inglis Easter sold colts by four-time champion sire Snitzel won two of the weekend's $1 million Group 1 features. In the Congo again ran a high-class field of three-year-olds off their legs in the Golden Rose. The son of Snitzel is from star South African mare Via Africa, who won 10 times, including 3 Group 1 successes. In the Congo was sold by Newhaven Park Stud at last year's Inglis Easter Yearling sale to China Horse Club and Newgate Bloodstock, continuing a great weekend for that partnership.
Wild Ruler, the Inferno, right down the centre. Wild Ruler and the Inferno.
Friday night's Group 1 Moir Stakes at Moonee Valley was won by another horse in China Horse Club colours, Wild Ruler, with Windstar Farm also involved in the partnership with Newgate. Also by Snitzel, he was sold by Kiora Stud at the 2019 Inglis Easter sale for $525,000. Wild Ruler has been snapped up as Yearling Farm's entry in the $15 million Tab Everest, while Arrowfield stud Snitzel now leads I Am Invincible by $1.5 million in the Australian General Sires list. The initial breeze-ups for the Inglis Ready to race sale have been completed in Australia and New Zealand, with the sale pushed back by 2 weeks to allow as many people as possible to attend. Harry Bailey has an update on the sale that just keeps producing winners week in, week out.
The sale itself has been pushed back to October the 26th, so that is still on the Tuesday, 2 weeks later than originally planned. And the alternate breeze-up date is on Friday the 22nd, so both dates are just being pushed back 2 weeks. So apart from that, nothing else has changed.
And you've already seen these breeze-ups, as I said, you know, in New South Wales and Victoria, Queensland, New Zealand. They've been, how have they gone? I mean, it's really quite a pressure to get the 2-year-olds up and galloping and get it all recorded. How's it gone?
Yeah, I have to take my hat off to all the vendors. They've done an amazing job getting the horses there. The times were very impressive. So we've had 4 breeze-ups to date, 1 in Victoria at Seymour, 1 in New South Wales at Hawkesbury, and 1 in Queensland at Eagle Farm, and then finally on Tuesday we had the New Zealand breeze-ups at Cambridge.
And the exciting thing is, of course, not just for the vendors selling these horses, but for stud farms all around the place. These first season sires already with some good runners out and recording great times.
Exactly, and you always hear a bit of chatter on certain first season sires, and it's good for those sires to go and back it up with some good times, whether it be at the trials or in the breeze-ups. And I mean, just to run a few of them, at Seymour, for example, the fastest 2 times were by first season stallions, We had lot 167, which was a Russian Revolution. And then the second fastest time was an Invader, lot 136. So that's very promising. There were plenty of first season sires at New South Wales, at Hawkesbury. So yeah, it's very encouraging.
And, well, the young sires coming through have done such a great job too. I mean, a capitalist you expect to get out and running, but contributor in New Zealand as well.
Yeah, he ran a very impressive time. Obviously, he's got a very good graduate on the ground already and a Group 1 winner in Lions Roar. So that's very, very exciting for him to go and run a good time. And as you already alluded to, Blake Ryan had a very impressive capitalist breeze up in a very quick time at Hawkesbury, so that's encouraging.
And the proven sires, I mean, the older stallions, you have your I'm Invincible, Snitzels, Exceed and Excel, Fastnet Rock. They have such great representation through this sale too.
That's what we're hugely blessed with, the depth and the quality of the catalogue. As you mentioned, we got I'm Invincible, Snitzel. Snitzel ran the second fastest time, one of Matt Valler's at Hawkesbury. And you've got Written Tycoon, Ocean Park, I'm Invincible, as you mentioned, Fastnet Rock. So the list is endless, and we're very fortunate to have such a deep catalogue.
So we will do a follow-up, a longer interview. We'll go right through it in depth and look at all the fabulous graduates. But just now, as this sort of update, what can people that aren't familiar with this sale, that might be interested in knowing more about these horses, what can they do to find out more about the sale ahead of it?
Well, the first thing I would do is go to inglis.com.au and go on the Ready to Race sale page. On that page, we'll have all the breeze up times, the footage of them breezing up, as well as any parade or photos of those horses. And then if you'd like to get a bit more information, feel free to either contact myself and the Bloodstock team or anyone else at Inglis, and we'd be more than happy to help.
Our G1 Goldmine focus this week is on the first season sires at the Inglis Ready to Race sale. From the 185 lots catalogue, 27 or nearly 15% are by first season sires. It's interesting to note that 9 of the 30 fastest lots, or 30% of them, are by first crop stallions. First season sires include Churchill, Hellbent, Highland Reel, Impending Invader, Merchant Navy, Overshare, Pariah, Russian Revolution, Spieth, Sapedo and Thronum, with 9 standout lots we'll look at in depth on next week's Bred to Win.